Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Testing, testing. Let's get some music, shall we? Music. What's a good one? Alright. 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 Okay, it's time to head into the server. Testing, testing. Yo, Carol, how's it going? Let me give you a shout out. I see you have been busy drawing characters. So I'm not sure what time they will turn up. John apparently is outdoors at the moment, so he's looking for a cafe to set up and then join the session from the cafe. And I'm not sure if Devious is online. Devious is currently not online, I think. It's fine, it's fine. You wouldn't really say you were. Well, I saw your new character design that you put up on the art channel. Yeah, that looks pretty wow, man. It looks pretty wow. Look at that. And she's smoking something. Smoking a pipe. That's cool. I love it. I love it. Yeah, anyways, let me just note down what I've done this week. This week I've tested internal ad implementation. Yo, Poila, how's it going, Poila? Carol says not my best showcase since it was for a challenge and colors were limited. And it's meant to be an adoptable? What's an adoptable? Oh, the colors was limited. Is that the reason why the like you is that the reason why the color choice is like kind of extreme? It's like purple and orange and green. But what's adoptable? What does that mean? Caterpillar implementation. What else have I done? Well, I played a lot of RoboCop this week. Yeah, I took the entire Friday off, and I spent half of Saturday just playing RoboCop until I beat it. It was a good rest. I think it's a pretty decent game. Sawblade bug fixes. Bug fixes, which is mainly UI bugs. There we go. That's the 3 things I've done. Yeah, that's why the colors are what they are, right? It's kind of interesting, right, to be given a restriction, right? I think restriction makes things fun, because you kind of have to exercise your creativity, right, to make something work within constraints. Basically, artists tend to make a design characters and sell it for others to use in their projects/collections. Oh, so that's what is meant by adoptables. Adoptables are like OCs that can be sold, aka adopted by the ones who bought these characters. Interesting. It's design slash characters other people can adopt from you for a price. I have a question. Is it like, do you get after paying, right? Does the person get the exclusive rights to the character, or it depends on the license type? John says he'll be a little late, 10 minutes, so yeah, we can wait 10 minutes. Depends on the license. For exclusive rights would be pretty. I imagine people have to pay more for that, right? Adoptables, that's cool. Do you have any more adoptables? Do you have like a storefront, right? Where you have like all of your adoptables? Oh, literally your first one, nice. You joined the DeviantArts contest because you saw they made a store for adoptables. DeviantArt is popular with adoptables. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, looks like both of you are familiar with DeviantArt. I haven't been to DeviantArt in like a long time. It wasn't a thing, right? I think like 10 years ago, that wasn't a thing on the website, right? Adoptables. I forgot to look at it. Hang on. DeviantArt. Adoptables. Oh wow. It's a lot of them. You joined DeviantArt like in 2004. Yeah, that's a long time ago. I think I joined when I was in Polytechnic. So like, I think more than 15 years ago. After you completed it, you learned that the store was only for people who have DeviantArt Premium or something. Oh damn. Careful, some might be AI generated. Ah. Interesting. So they don't have any mechanism in place to prevent people from uploading AI generated art? It's getting harder and harder to tell, right? Oh, pixel art, look at that. DA is okay with AI art. Oh, that's surprising. I would imagine like the entire community would be very against it, and you know, so that they would, so it would only make sense for the website to go with what the community wants, right? But I guess not. I guess they are not doing that. Selling, this is $4. So I guess this is non-exclusive then. It's non-exclusive license. Right? I don't think you can sell something. I don't think you can sell an exclusive license for $4. That's like way too low. Way too low. Has to be at least a few $100. They were, but looks like DA just brushed it off. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I think they were answering to their stakeholders, I suppose. Which is very unfortunate. But this is cool, man. Thanks for introducing me to adoptables. Do you think adoptables like how do I put it? Like if I see a character design I like, can I purchase the rights to say adapt it for my game? I mean, I buy the adoptable, right, and then I make a version of it in my game. Is that an okay practice? I imagine that would be fine, right? Just wondering like what are the possibilities. I'm not saying that I'm going to do that, but yeah, I think yeah, that's pretty interesting. People you used to know from DA left because of the AI art issues. Oh, you've seen people like character designs they adopted for their books. Also, people buy the characters and put it in their books. Is that what you mean? That's cool. That's cool. This, you know this banner? This obviously look like a Pokemon, right? This character here. Can you even sell that? Interesting. Alright, if anyone's wondering, right, I'm waiting for John and Devious to join us. I'm not sure if Devious is awake. He might be asleep. Yeah, that's the issue with the time zone. Yeah, Devious is about 16 hours behind my local time. And John is currently outdoors, so he's looking for a place to set up. Yeah, so in the meantime, I will just make sure everything is working. Right, so this week I've done a few things, right? I tested the internal ad thingy, right? Basically implementing CMP, which is the concept management platform. So I have like 3 games in the store now that is ad driven. And this is something that I have to integrate into the game to be GDPR compliant, right? I'm not a fan of it because like all of this is like additional UI that you have to present to the users, and I don't know, man, like all of this button pressing makes for a less than ideal user experience. So I think in the future I will move away from monetizing via advertisement. I will look into IAP instead. Alright, which just means that my game may have to be a bit bigger, right, in order to justify IAP. I think it's hard to say, right? It's hard to say how I should proceed. Decisions. Anyways, second is Caterpillar implementation. I have a Caterpillar somewhere. Is this my Caterpillar? Yeah, there we go. That's the Caterpillar. I call it a WAM. There we go. That's the Caterpillar right there. So stupid. Okay, I did the Caterpillar yesterday, and then I took it today. That's good. I fixed some saw blades bugs during the week as well. My bug fixes is pretty much the only thing I have time for during the weekdays. But yeah, I did some bug fixing. So those bug fixes will make it to the next update. If you do ever need quick characters and design ideas, you can literally sketch some on paper at least for free. You're very kind, thank you. Yeah, I wouldn't feel comfortable, right, asking you to sketch for free. Yeah, I'll feel bad about it. But yeah, I mean, who knows, right? Maybe in the future when I have a game idea that requires concept sketches, right? I can commission you, right? Maybe one of these days. Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. Thanks for the offer, by the way. I really appreciate it. Yeah. At this point, right, I have an artist friend that I always approach, but you know, if she's not available, then yeah, maybe we can discuss future collaborations. I'm open to the idea, yeah, but I can't commit to it. Thank you, I appreciate it. Where's John, by the way? Still setting up? I think he's still setting up. So you know, like my art in all my games, right, are super low resolution, and a few weeks ago I tried to mock up a Tamagotchi-like game, and I realized that my current choice of of a resolution, right, for my characters make it such that the character doesn't have the space for emoting, and which is not very good, right, for a virtual pet game, because you want the pet to be able to emote. You want it to be expressive, right? So I wonder if I should practice drawing characters in a slightly higher resolution. Yeah, because like at the moment, like the characters I draw are like smaller than 24 by 24, so it's very very low res. It makes certain things easier to do, right? Like animation, you know, running animation is easier in in lower resolution, at least in my opinion. But yeah, it's very difficult to get the characters to emote. John's not here yet. Anyways, what else? Bug fixes. The bug fixes are font issues and accidental triggering of left/right buttons when swiping upwards from the bottom. Okay. So far so good. Just a moment, I need to check my messenger. Maybe John messaged me. Oh crap, he did. Hang on. He did message me. And my phone is super slow. Oh my god. Oh no, wait, he didn't message me. That was a notification from an hour ago. Okay. I guess that's all I've done. What do I do next week? I guess I'll have to actually implement JJ and Saw Blades banner. Add banner. Content update for Serious Scramblers, maybe add a new character, probably a Christmas themed character. Santa, right? Santa would be nice. Santa would be nice. Want to finish up the caterpillar. Finish up the caterpillar. Something tricky about the caterpillar is that I have to figure out how it would appear in the scene. Let me just open it up. Oops, not this. I have to figure out how it would appear in the scene. Wait, I think I hear something. Yo, John.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, you're a bit soft, but I don't think you. Is it something that can be fixed?
Sorry?
Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me, John?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I can barely hear you, but let me bump up my
I can
speaker volume. Lower the volume of the BGM. Hang on, okay. Yes. Yeah, John is here. DBS is not. I think DBS is asleep, which is fine.
Hello.
Hello, John. It's a bit better now, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this better?
It is a lot better. How do you fix it? Are you like yelling?
I swapped.
You swapped?
Yeah, I'm yelling in the coffee shop. Yeah, no, I swapped my earphones because I was using Bluetooth earlier.
Oh, you swapped your ear. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seems like old school is best school.
Old school is best. Wait, is it a headset that comes with a speaker? It comes with a mic. I mean, not speaker.
Yeah. I switched to my old school Apple earphones
That
with the mic.
I think this is good. This is good. This is very good.
Okay. Awesome.
I think Devious is asleep, so it's not
lost. Okay.
Yeah, it's lost to us at the moment. Yeah, but I guess we can start. Let's not take too long, right? Yeah, in the cafe
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I'm in the cafe.
yeah. How's your week, by the way?
It's good. Super busy though.
Super busy. Still
Super busy.
with work.
Yeah, still super busy with work.
Super busy. Wow, you have been super busy for like the entire year, man.
Yeah, I guess.
The deadline is just not letting up.
Yeah.
Oh,
One
man.
project comes, another project comes, and then it just builds up. Well,
Yeah. Oh well. I tell you something. I spent like almost my entire Friday playing the new RoboCop game. Have you heard of that?
new what game?
RoboCop.
Really? Is
Yeah.
there a RoboCop?
There is a RoboCop game called Rogue City. RoboCop Rogue City.
Oh.
It's Do you like the original RoboCop?
The game or?
No. Original movie from the 80s.
I guess I watched it like really long ago. And I don't remember much about it. But I felt like I was kind of I enjoyed it at that time.
Right. I think you were a kid back then, right?
Yeah.
I think if you watch it now, you would appreciate it even more. It's like it's like this action flick and it's violent and everything, right? But it's also like very very human. There's a human element to it. Yeah. So yeah. Anyways, I like the movie and I like the movie, so I got the game and I would say that the game really does feel like the movie in many ways. Yeah.
Is it a 3D or 2D?
It's first person 3D.
Oh.
Right, and it's very different from other FPS because I mean when you think about RoboCop, you know he's tanky, he's slow, right?
Yeah.
But it's like extremely powerful. So that's basically how it plays, right? You move super slow, right? And people are always shooting at you, and it's about how you tank the hits and how you can take them out before you run out of health. Yeah, so it's interesting.
So when did it come out?
It came out like 2 days ago.
And who made it?
Taeyeon, I think that's what they are called. It's the studio that made the game adaptation or the adaptation of Terminator.
Oh,
Yeah. They made a Terminator game as well, which was I think decently received. Yeah.
Huh,
Yeah. Now they make
interesting.
RoboCop. Yeah, that's cool. Anyways, you wanna start? You wanna start?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I regret to inform you
Oh my god.
that it's now broken.
Okay, good. So let's tell us why and how it's broken. Maybe that'll
Yeah, hang on.
that'll be great. Do you reckon
Yeah, so
you can? Oh, you can share. Are you on the cafe Wi-Fi?
no, I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay. Let's use up all of the remaining what do you call
Battery
it?
of my phone.
Battery.
No, it won't take long. So basically, I said I would make my events, the net code more reliable,
Uh-huh.
right? Yeah, and I changed some stuff, and now it's broken. So it went from somewhat reliable to not reliable at all.
Oh, wait. So last week you say you wanted to make changes, and what is that change about? What is it supposed to
Right.
address?
So I wanted to send more frames of input.
Yes,
Yeah, I want to send more frames of input.
in one package. In one
Yeah,
packet.
in one package.
In one packet, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And yeah, so the idea is that like even if you drop some packets, if the later one comes in and has the packets that you need, you can pretty much get away with it. Yeah. And yeah, it turns out I completely failed. So
Right.
yeah, so now it's like, hey room, and then join the room. And then now nothing gets sent.
Wait, it's starting now.
Yeah, it's starting. And then it just stops. Like I cannot move my character at
I
all.
can't play at all.
Yeah.
Wait, why wouldn't it simulate its own local controls?
Yeah, it does. And then it stops because it didn't receive the packets from the other side.
Wait, so even for your own local copy, when you try to shoot, nothing happens?
Yeah, nothing happens because it's now waiting because it's like 10 frames have passed. 10 frames have passed
Uh-huh.
and 10 frames have passed and I'm waiting for input from the other side. So I like stop. I stopped the game.
Oh, 10 frames has passed.
Yeah, because I only allow you like 10 frames difference before the whole game pauses.
Right.
Does a pause to
But
reach
you mean
the...
to say that before you even fire the first shot, 10 frames has already passed?
Yeah.
Right. Yes, that
I mean,
makes sense.
60 FPS, right?
Yeah, makes sense, because it's so much, it's just a fraction of a second. I was like,
Yeah.
how does that work? Okay, yeah, I get it now. I get it.
So now it's kind of broken. Although I checked everything is supposed to have sense, but I will need to do a bit more debugging.
Right.
But in other news, so that's this. I will try to fix it by next week.
Yeah.
But in other news,
Yeah.
I was reading Lucas Pope's
Yes.
making LCD3's blog
It's
post.
crazy, right? This guy can do
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah. But this is an online thing, right?
Yeah.
But I was also kind of inspired. I was like, oh wow, I would really like to make a game on a tiny thing, right?
Yes.
And so I'm reading this. I was kind of inspired, and so I was looking at. I also happened to come across this development board. It looks like this, and
Okay.
yeah, I was thinking, it comes with a screen with an LCD screen built in.
Yeah.
So how about I get one of these and do something on it?
So wait, so you have control over every single pixel, right? It's not like the tiger
Yeah,
games, right?
yeah.
Where you
Yeah,
where it's not a
It's-
pixel but
it-
rather a huge slab of something, right?
yeah. It's an LCD display,
Uh,
and it comes with Wi-Fi and Bluetooth.
what's the resolution? Do they say?
It's 1.14 inch. That's the resolution.
Yeah, PPI. What's the
And
PPI? They didn't say
where does it say?
PPI. DPI is it? Did they say that?
Software specification, display. Okay, I gotta search this up.
Oh,
Look this
so
up.
that you know how many pixels it has.
Let's see. 135 by 240,
Oh,
or 240 by 135.
interesting. Interesting. It's kind of like making a tiny Game Boy game, I guess.
Yeah, precisely.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, so you say you want to play with something like this?
Oh, does it have color? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wait. I don't know if this one is the color one.
I mean,
ST7789D.
what will the non-colored one be like? Or just literally 1-bit art?
Yeah, 1 bit.
So it's just
Oh, wait, no, it is. Wait, no, this is the driver.
Oh,
Not display.
you checked the wrong thing.
No, well, the driver is this, but I don't know if it actually is a RGB.
Can we assume that the same drive, if it's using the same driver, it has to be the same hardware?
Maybe. I'm not too familiar with like hardware stuff.
Right.
But yeah, there is a possibility it could be. It could be a color LCD.
Hmm.
Yeah. So you mentioned that you wanted to do your, what do you call it?
Tamagotchi.
Yeah, a virtual pet, right? Tamagotchi, right?
Yeah.
So what better way to start than with like a
Actual Tamagotchi.
a $33.
Oh
you
my
know,
god, this thing is already $33.
No, but okay, yeah, but it's a development board, right? So it comes with extra features
Ah,
that like it's soldered on for you already,
right.
or maybe not. I don't know. yeah, like the LCD.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. Like that's like USB-C and stuff like that, and the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth.
Wow.
Yeah, so what better way to start than getting a couple of these
Uh-huh.
and just like messing around, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's an ESP32, which is a much more powerful microcontroller than your Arduino Uno, and stuff like that.
What about battery life? I
Oh,
mean,
that-
like the consumption of power.
So that actually depends very much on how you use the board.
Mm.
And definitely if you're powering a screen, right?
Yeah.
That takes up more power.
Right. Make it sleep every 1 second.
Yeah, you could. So there are like these microcontrollers have like low power states, so you can definitely try to reduce that power consumption.
Right. And don't update at 60 FPS.
Yeah, I don't know if it's 60 FPS.
Interesting. That's really
Yeah, so that is what I'm looking at to work on next.
next week?
Not next week, but
Oh,
I'm looking.
after this multiplayer thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That's very
Yeah.
cool. Let's see if you can get this to work.
Yeah.
Imagine once you're done, right? That the whole freaking thing is like huge.
Uh-huh.
I mean, like, what's the challenge there? Because Tamagotchi has to be really small, right?
Right.
Is that doable? Like, making it
So
small?
I guess like you start off with a development board,
Uh-huh.
and then you do a bit of as in you have a development board to test out your concepts,
Yeah,
and then after that you
build a shell.
you build a shell, and then if you want to actually take it, build something, then you start like sourcing the parts individually, and then you solder the stuff together.
Right, and you have a soldering iron, right?
I have one in office, yes.
Wow. Do you have a 3D printer?
No, I don't.
Yeah, so you can't make the shell.
But I have friends, so
Ah, very cool, man. Very
Yeah, I
cool,
have
very
friends. I will make my friends get the 3D printer. Go, Chinny, go buy a 3D printer.
Me? You're the rich one, right? Not me. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. That looks
Yeah,
very cool.
so that's it for this week. This week was mainly an ideas week.
Ideas week, yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. And a week that and a week of breaking your implementation of for multiplayer. Gotta break it before it, you know.
Yeah, you gotta, like, it's like, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
I mean that involves like significant refactoring, right? So it's only expected that something will break. Alright.
Yeah, I guess that also happens when you work on something for like 10 minutes only. So.
Oh, I see. I'm trying to make it sound like you do your work, John.
Yeah, I totally did. Like 10 minutes this morning.
Of course. Very cool, John. Alright, man. Let me show you what I've done.
Okay.
I can't say that I've done a lot. Been feeling tired, you know. I come back home from school and I feel tired, so I can't say that I've done a lot of new stuff. I mean, I have like bits and pieces, right, of progress here and there, and then I have like very huge progress, right, on my RoboCop game, but everything else is just small progress. I'll just show you. Are you able to see the screen?
Hang on. No.
No? Can't see it?
Yeah, hang on.
If you can't see it, I can just verbally explain everything.
I got it. Yeah, I can see it.
You can see it? Okay, so
Yep.
let me talk about the very first thing I've done for the week. So last week I talked about integrating CMP, right?
Yep.
Concept Management Platform. Well, actually, as a matter of fact, I already have it integrated. It's just that I wasn't using it properly. So after our dev chat, right, I immediately got to work. Our dev chat last week, I got to work, and I tested it on device on the iOS, not on Android yet, and it seems that everything is working. I have to make sure that there are a few like test cases, right? Like I have to test, what if it is in EEA? So there are debug features, right, that says, hey, treat this game as if it's being run in the European Economic Area, alright, and then treat this as if it is not in the EEA, and so on and so forth. So you can test all the different cases. So I tested it; it seems to work, and I should say that the whole a huge part of integrating CMP is that I needed to address the case where the user don't consent, right? And if they are not consenting, I need to come up with like my own internal ads, which basically I'm just using to advertise my other games, so that I can at least drive traffic to my other games, right, and hopefully keep the interest going. So last week my internal ad was just a white screen. This week is still a white screen, but I work it into the app flow and it seems to be working fine. So the conditions, right, for showing an internal ad is if you are in the EEA, if you did not consent to personalized ads, right, and if no ads is loaded. So the third one, no ads is loaded, is particularly important because the library I'm using, right, only return like two results, right, whether user consent to personalized ads or otherwise it will just treat it as if it's non-personalized. But it should have been it should have offered a bit more options rather than just personalized and non-personalized. Because non-personalized, like the library returned non-personalized, it can actually represent two different outcomes. One meaning they really want non-personalized ads, or the other one, right, is that I can't even serve any ads at all. Does that make sense? Yeah, so I have to address that little issue there. So what I did was that if it is non-personalized, I will check whether an ad is loaded. Right? If there's no ads loaded, right, I can assume that the user did not consent at all, and at that point I would serve the internal ads. Yeah. Anyways, it's just a widescreen at the moment, but it seems to work within the app flow, and I've tested that. Hang on, let me lower the volume of the BGM. It's a little bit. Okay. Okay.
Let me know if it's an issue on my end.
No.
Many people.
No. It's my issue. It's the music.
Okay.
Anyways, another thing I've fixed, right, is the is some bug fixes for saw blades. Basically UI stuff. Let me show you one of the issues. Let me see if I can show it. I think it's under bugs. Just a moment. So, Cloudmaster, right? Cloudmaster in the server reported this issue. Do you see this?
The arrows being.
Yeah, arrows, right? So, it has to do with the fact that I have like a few different fonts for different languages. So in order for the like Japanese text and Chinese text to appear in a legible fashion, I had to import the font in like a bigger size, so that when it generates the BMap font, right, I can at least read the bloody text, right?
Yeah.
But because of that, I think when I calculate the string width, right, it gives me a different value because the font is bigger, right?
Right.
So I fixed it. So I need to take into account that it's a bigger font, right? And I scaled it accordingly. So I think it should be fixed now. Let's take a look. The last time I checked, it was fixed. let me check it again. It seems fine, right? Look at that.
Yep.
Like if I were to just, there you go. See, it's no longer broken. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that one is fixed. This is one small bug that I fixed during the weekdays. There's another one that I fixed, but this one is a little bit harder to explain. But hopefully you can see this, right, and understand what's going on. So this is reported by another user. And you can see how, okay, this is the pause menu, right? Check out how what the user is doing. Right, so, do you notice what happened there?
Push the home menu?
Yeah,
home button?
Yeah, and when they swipe their finger upwards, they accidentally triggered the button.
Okay.
Hang on. It's accidentally triggered the right button, right? You see that? And then they proceed to click enter. So it's supposed to resume game, but because they accidentally triggered the right arrow, right, the option went to restart, so you end up restarting the whole game. Does it make sense?
Okay.
So the idea is I need to fix it. I need to fix accidental triggering of the left and right keys when you swipe from the bottom, because sometimes users swipe from the bottom to bring out this menu here, right? The three buttons for the Android devices.
Yeah.
And similarly for iOS as well, right? You tend to need to swipe from the bottom. It seems to be like a new standard.
Yeah.
So you're using what phone model are you using?
iPhone 6.
Do you have to swipe from the bottom?
No, I don't.
Right, because you still have the physical button.
Yeah, it's got the home
Right.
button.
You still have the home button. Yeah, but like for newer models, they don't have that anymore. It's always swiping from the bottom. So there has been like a couple of complaints about like accidental triggering of the buttons. So I have also fixed that. So you can see, right, if I click here and I swipe upwards, it doesn't trigger. Right? But that is only if you are in the menu. In the game, right, I still treat this as a interactable area. Yeah, so
I wonder if you can. I wonder if there's like something to help you detect that it's a swipe up to bring up the menu.
I don't know, man. I mean, possibly, but how do you account for all the different OS implementations, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I did it within the game itself rather than relying on like OS events.
Yeah, I guess that works with it.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the other bug I fixed. So that's two things. $2, and I have the internal ad. Let me show you the Caterpillar implementation. Hang on. Caterpillar. I call the Caterpillar Wham. Wham. This is worm, right? Because I don't know, I just want a stupid way of saying worm. Anyways.
And that's like patented by, that's trademarked by JoJo.
Are you serious?
No.
Huh? Wait, are you serious?
The JoJo character Wamu.
Wamu?
Yeah, which is firstly named after the rock band Wham.
Oh my bloody god! Oh, it's an internal name, so.
It's WHAM anyway.
WHAM? Oh, then I'm fine. I spelled it as WAM. So that's fine, right?
Yeah.
Wham. Wham is an actual band.
Yeah. I think, yeah. So I think in the English version of English dub of JoJo, they named the character something else.
Yeah, they have to, right?
Yeah.
It's funny how they have to do it in English, but in Japanese, like, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how the copyright laws work. Anyways, yeah. So I did the worm animation. You can see how. So I did it like last night and also earlier today in the morning. You can see this is the first iteration. It took me longer than I would have liked, right? So at first I was thinking, okay, I should move individual segments one by one, right?
Yeah.
And I couldn't get it to work nicely, right? It seems to complicate the implementation. Then I was like, okay, never mind. What is another possible way to do this, right? And then it came to mind, what if I just animate it as if I'm playing the what's that musical instruments where you
the accordion?
The accordion, right? Yes. You can, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say, right? So what if I animate it as if it's an accordion, so it contracts and expand, right? And so that was like pretty easy to implement. And then I just have to at certain time, right? Move the, like at a certain moment of the animation, right? Move the worm forward. So this was the first try, right? And I thought like, okay, this seems fine, but I never could really quite like the fact that the head keeps moving backwards. You know, so it looks like it's a little bit off. So then I thought like, hey, oh crap, accidentally summoned the spider. So then I thought, okay, I should make it such that when it's contracting, right, the head doesn't pull backwards. So I did that as well, which means that when the head is contracting or is moving towards the center of the body, right, I continue to move the body forward, the entire body forward, but at a much slower rate. So it looks as if it's dragging itself forward, right? So that's another thing that's done. And then lastly, to make it look more organic, I know when it is contracting, right, I should give the illusion that the worm is like squishing itself, right?
Yeah.
Right. So then what I did was I scaled each segment, the Y, yes, along the Y-axis. That's right. And I think it seems to work fine, right? What do you say?
Yeah, I think it looks fine.
It looks fine, right? At least when compared to this, it feels like a drastic improvement, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So like every implementation probably needs to go through at least a couple of iterations.
Yeah, multiple iterations.
Yeah, multiple iterations, right, to get it to look right. So so now this is done, and I can work on integrating it into the gameplay. So what is really missing now is like, how the hell do I introduce the worm? Because the thing is, the game has screen wrapping, right? So I like the left and right boundary is out of question. Like I cannot have enemies just moving in from left and right. So I can have it drop down from the sky or come out from the ground, right?
Yeah.
So the coming out from the ground is going to be a challenging part, because like, how am I supposed to animate that? Yeah, so I'm still thinking about it. Do you have any ideas?
Just like how your boss in Scramblers comes out.
Yeah, but the boss in Scramblers come out, but it doesn't adhere to gravity, right? It just go up into the sky, right?
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
this is obviously like a sideway moving thing, right, on the ground. So
Yeah, it's gonna pop out and
then
flop
land on
onto
the
ground.
flop to the ground. Okay, yeah, I might do that. I had like a sketch like of it just popping out from the ground. The thing is, it's still going to be a little bit challenging, I think, because like how do I make it like I have to telegraph it to the user, right? So that
Yeah.
when it appears, it doesn't hurt the player. But yet at the same time, right? As it is trying to make its way out, you know, I may not want the worm at that particular state, right, to be killable. You know what I mean? Right? So I have to make it such that it is convincing to the player that, hey, at this point, right, even if you don't collide with it, it still makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe I can do it through like colors, right? Maybe if I color it a bit darker, then it will signal to the user that, okay, at this point, the worm cannot be killed yet.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What if instead of vertically popping up from the ground, what if it pops up in an arc?
Oh, in an arc.
It jumps out from the ground in an arc.
That could be fun.
Could jump over the player.
That could be
so
fun.
If you're skilled enough, you time yourself right. You could be right under it as it pops out, right, and then while it's mid jump, then you can kill it if you're there.
Yeah, always allow for like player fidelity, right? Like movement and everything. Like if the user is skilled enough, they can kill it in very cool ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I might reserve that for later variations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like now it's going to be like really easy to kill, but obviously I need more variations so that the game has more depth, right? So I might use what you mentioned for a later evolution of the enemy. Yeah, that'd be cool. Thanks for the idea. I think I like that. Yeah, I may be able to get that to work. Okay, so this is a functioning worm is what I will be working towards next week. I also need to start implementing designing the internal ad. I need to design an ad for JJ and for Saw Blades. And I think a particular concern of mine, right, is that this ad is baked into the binary, right?
Yeah.
I want to make sure that it is not too big. I don't want to, increase the size of the binary by too much. So because it sucks, right? Like it's not, it doesn't contribute to the game, so I don't want the binary to be too big just to put like 2 pictures in there. So so I have to probably I'll run it through OptiPNG, right? So it'll be more optimized size wise. So I'll do that. And after I'm done with that, I would like to add a new character to Serious Scramblers, so that I can justify the update basically. I don't like the idea of just doing a pure maintenance update. Like I would like some content to be in there, if possible. I'm not guaranteeing that I will be able to finish the character, but I would like to have a new character. And I guess that's it. So this new prototype, I'll be working on it. I need to fix up Serious Scramblers with the CMP, and that will be my focus. If I can, right, I want to start drawing more Saw Blades, unlockable Saw Blades for the next update. Yeah, but aside from that, I'm done. Yeah. Testing. Hello, John.
Oh, can you hear me?
Oh yeah,
Hello.
it was a little bit soft just now, but now it's fine. Okay, shall we wrap?
Yeah.
Let's
do that.
Let's do that.
Yeah. So for next week, I'll be making the netcode more
reliable. Work on it for more than 10 minutes.
Yeah, work on it for more than 10 minutes next week. Right. I assure you, I'm not just an ideas guy.
Oh man, there's so many ideas guy in the There's so many ideas guy around, right?
Yeah.
Have you had any experience with ideas guy?
I guess so, yeah.
You have?
Sometimes.
Sorry, what?
But lucky me, I don't meet too many of them.
I have one friend. I have one friend, not from the industry. I have one friend who I mean, admittedly, is I guess is pretty smart, right? But he said it without any irony. He told me that, hey, I'm good with ideas. We should collaborate. And then he end off by saying, we'll split the revenue 50-50. So like, you do the game, I do the idea, 50-50.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, John. Yeah, Han says my sister is ideas woman. There we go. So I guess we all know people like that, but can't really blame them, right? They are not from the industry. They don't know how difficult it is.
Yeah.
Anyways, I guess that's it. For me, well, I just mentioned, right? I'll be updating Serious Scramblers, and I want to finish up the worm. And if I can, right, I'll draw more skins for Saw Blades.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, man. Carol says I'm willing to call myself the ideas guy. Yeah. Anyways, I'm not going to hold you up, John. Have fun. Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yep. You too, Chin.
Hey, thanks, man. Alright. Bye, John.
Bye.
Bye. Alright, that's it. So, that's Dev Chat. Session 156, I think. Carol says, despite how ironic it is, believe myself to be good. Good at it? Good at ideas? Ideas are important, but obviously, my own opinion would be that the execution of the idea is like infinitely more important. Yeah. That's my personal opinion, of course. Hang on, let me drink some water. Granted, I ain't asking 50-50. Yeah. Yeah, my friend is like, it's quite funny. He say it unironically. I don't think he understands that most of the work doesn't come from the idea, it comes from the execution. Okay. Hey, thanks mates. Thanks everyone for hanging around for this dev chat. Devious, I think he's asleep. He couldn't make it today, which is fine. We can always do it next week. Right, let's see. Yeah. Hang on. There's a couple of us around. Should we raid or... Actually, let me see. I don't think there's anyone to raid, right? Let me see. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone to raid, and also I need to go and prepare for tomorrow's class. So I think I'll end it here. I will end it here. Okay, once again, thank you everyone. I haven't been able to stream development because, you know, of my part-time work, but I'll try to make time for it. At the very least, right, I will always do the dev chat. Okay, thanks everyone. I hope to see you again very soon. Bye!